The Northern Policy Institute has released a new study into the reason why the uptake in electric vehicles is lower in Northern Ontario. The federal government is aiming for all new cars and trucks to be emission-free by the year 2035. But so far, less than 5% of all vehicles sold in the north are emission-free. Mike Lang reports.
According to a recent study by the Northern Policy Institute, the number of electric vehicles on Canadian roads is increasing, but minutely compared to European countries. Ontario is also lagging behind the rest of Canada. In 2021, just 15 zero-emission vehicles were registered for every 10,000 people in this province. And in Northern Ontario, only 6 zero-emission vehicles were registered per 10,000 people. The head of the NPI, Charles Sirtwell, says one reason is that Ontarians aren't incentivized enough to choose electric over gas, especially after the government stopped offering rebates for purchasing EVs in 2018.
There's cities do interesting things. Thunder Bay could do the same sort of thing. Free parking for e-vehicles, encouraging people to buy it. It's easier to find a spot, cheaper to park, more convenient. Other things that they've done is they've looked at allowing e-vehicles to use carpool lanes or bus lanes. Again, making that commute easier for you. Little incentive to use that e-vehicle once you've purchased it.
Sirtwell adds that electric cars are generally cheaper than gas-burning vehicles in Europe, but in Canada they are more expensive. And he also acknowledged that more public charging stations are needed here. He agrees that Northerners tend to want vehicles that won't die on them in the middle of winter highway closures.
Range is certainly an area that needs to be improved. Any individual road closure, it's not just well, we'll sit here and wait. It's okay, with my e-vehicle and an hour and a half left on the charge, it's not just a blockage and a delay, it's a turn around and start again.
And of course, waiting lists for EVs are just as long as those for regular cars due to production issues during the pandemic.
We'll see that solved, but it's not going to be an immediate turnaround. It's going to take 3 or 4 years before we get back to the level of production.
Another part of the issue could be the lack of electric trucks that exist, since Northern Ontarians tend to love their pickups. Ford is the only manufacturer with an electric pickup currently on the market, while Chevrolet, GMC, and other manufacturers won't be releasing their models until 2023 and beyond. Mike Lang, TBT News.